All right, we're right back. We have Brother Patrick with us. This person, Misty said, you can't mess with those deities. They will take you and your entire family if you cross them. Their price is high. Yeah. Brother Patrick, sir, how are you, sir? How you been? How have you been?
Yeah, hola.
Sir.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How about you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm great.
That's
Yeah,
good.
I've been busy these days. It's a new year. So.
I know. I understand.
Yeah, I've been following the TB Joshua saga.
Hmm.
I didn't even finish the one of the episode, the video. But you know what I'm going to advise Nigerians is that they should learn. They should educate themselves with TB Joshua saga.
Hmm.
Yeah, especially the young ones. I'm going to give you some example.
Hmm.
I'm sure we know fella and we know fella lifestyle.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in the 70s when fella was still in where he was killed, Calacuta Republic.
Mm-hmm.
I know the place.
Hmm.
That was the place. We trekked down there. I was born in that area.
Okay.
Yes, I know Professor Fella very well.
Hmm.
We play soccer with the children.
Hmm.
I know where it comes from. I know the wife.
Hmm.
Yes. And I know TB Joshua. I live in Isolo. It's about 20 minutes drive to continue to where TB Joshua. I knew when TB Joshua started his ministry, everything.
Hmm.
I know people that have gone to TB Joshua, this and have fight.
Hmm.
Because that guy is fake, Ola.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, he's a fake guy. He's diabolical.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, he set people up. And we should be wise. I'm going to give you an example. Fella was, it's called Abameda. Maybe you know what
Right.
Abameda. And
Right.
Fella wasn't hiding his when he was worshiping idol. He has many wives.
Right.
And many girls even pie after Fella's death that had HIV.
Yeah.
Fella is clear. We Africans from Calacuta Republic to African shrine.
Mm-hmm.
The one at Ujelegba,
Hmm.
and his children are still living. His fella is a legend,
Hmm.
and people that died there, many parents cried. They lost their daughter in fella
Hmm.
shrine. Many children walk out of the house. They went to fella, and they had or they died. Fella married them. They died. That's fella's lifestyle.
Yeah.
He didn't hide it from anybody.
He didn't hide it. Yeah.
Yes, his lifestyle. People, I'm going to give you an example. The outside is there too. Reverend is outside. Even though he died young, everybody knew what this man did. We still watch his tape.
Hmm.
When his ministry in America, wearing his father, his
Hmm.
children are still there, the church are still there. How he started.
Hmm.
He has his own history. The documentary is still there up till now. Nobody ever accused the other that he did so and so. He's always there. He's been coming to America since 70 something or whatever.
Yes.
And what
Forever.
then?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But this particular guy, my brother, the one that pains me is, he messes up underage kids, women, vulnerable women, mess them up. You can't do that. I don't care who you are. I don't care your title. When you cross that line, no. This man went too far.
You went too far.
Yes, that is unacceptable.
Hmm.
And one other thing, this man pay a lot of people.
Hmm.
Sonny Okosun, wait, but you know Sonny Okosun. He's my uncle. This man brought Sonny Okosun from America. I was taking treatment. Come there.
Sonny Okosu is your uncle?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, he's my uncle. Very nice guy.
I'm the biggest fan of Sonny Okosun. Every now and then I still roll back to go and listen to Sonny Okosun. Both the one, especially the ones before he became a born again Christian. I started launching the gospel albums.
Yes, people that had cancer, terminal disease, this man will say they should come there.
He.
Put them on the limelight that he can cure. And these people will die. Dora Akinyoli or whatever.
Dora Akinyuli, yeah, the
Yes,
recent
that
one. That's
one was-
recently.
No, she was there too. for healing. He took it to the river or whatever.
Oh my
He
God.
just used them as front. He set up his video to put those people there to tell them. He said, he has a way of scamming people. That guy, I don't know. He's a real scammer. He's so diabolic. He uses black this thing. I'll be calling the name of Jesus. I know he does charity just to cover up. He gives them money, but the atrocity that guy has, performed. Oh my God! My God, uncle have been going to. He's very close to my uncle. But what would I go and do in synagogue? People, he's my age mate. They call him Tokwe.
Yeah. Temi Tokwe,
It's my age mate.
Joshua.
I'm like,
Yeah.
what is? I know you just play on people's intelligence and just mess up people's life. I know many people that fight going there for healing. Yes. Everything he does, he has set up his camera, do this, and no. Man, nobody should just be saying that nobody. BBC is not fighting Christianity. Don't let us be ignorant of that and just be no. What's it called? BBC took time to do the underground work, talk to people.
Right.
The people that we are talking are people that work for this man, that knows this man. All those young guys that have been there, that even Guru Maharaji, they are of the same sex. Who cares about Guru Maharaji that is talking about talking now? They are bird of the same feather.
Oh, Guru Maharaj too, right?
Yes. All their dirty line will soon be washed in public. This guy messed up people's lives. I had a friend that before he died, my friend stopped going there. This my friend would leave his house 4 o'clock in the morning. And by the time they get there, the place is jam-packed already. And in his video, he doesn't show where they are taking offering. But they take offering 3 times during his service. And never for once, I pass there every time. What will I go and do there? This liar. You know what I mean? This liar. Our eyes, people just open their eyes and just before I just look at people. BBC has nothing to do with Christianity. This is just a documentary. They took their time to do investigative journalism, and they've been doing this for more than 1 year. They took time to talk to people.
Yeah, they do this all the time. This just happened to be the story that we are watching. This is what they do. That's why, and the guys suggested that they doctor the video. I was like, what are you talking about? They doctor the video. Why would they want to risk all their whole business to doctor videos? That doesn't make any sense.
This man has different rivers, different places that he takes people to. Why? For what? Yes, he has different rivers that he takes people to. People somehow. I told Sunday Okosu that that one had prostate cancer. He was in America taking treatment. He asked him to calm down. He's going to treat him. Come on. A lot of people are crying. I know of a woman, family friend that crying went there. That woman is from his place. She's from Arigidi, Akoko. Woman crying, never did anything. A lot of people cry. Well, I don't know. This man used black magic to do. He worship all kind of idol. He has gone into serious. I don't know where he got his power. I will never be under that person. But you know, people that need them because of their ignorance, they don't know him. I know Professor Pella very well. He's from your state, from his saying. I know his house in Pangu. That was where I was born. I know his children and everybody. So it doesn't mean they do a documentary about Fela now. You say BBC is lying. Who told you BBC is lying? Yeah,
even the Fela one, the day they drag, everybody hail Fela now as a legendary Afrobeat and all this kind of stuff.
Yes.
The day they decide to start ousting stuff. It might get very dirty, you know.
Yes, let them do that. They are talking about
It might get
like
very,
that
very
today
dirty.
now, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
What my-
And then they will say, they never talk about their own. Like, wait, they talk about Michael Jackson. Don't forget.
Yes.
Avi Hanstein, the more recent guy. That's a white person.
Yes.
You know?
Look at
So-
the video look at this thing that came out.
Mm-hmm.
So we should just educate ourselves, open your eye.
Mm-hmm.
Where you go to, where you allow your children to go to.
Yeah.
This guy was there molesting on underage kids, messing up with women, innocent women, because of their vulnerability. Who does that?
Yeah.
I want the wife to come out. They're talking about it. I want the wife to come out and defend him. I want all those, what's it called? All those trained wise men, G and whatever. Let them come out and tell us where they got their power. You know what I mean? The people who are trained.
Let me address this really quickly. Inner World said, I like your videos, but with this, I'm not in support. I work in Scoan. Pray God to open your spiritual eyes to see. Even the last part, I was going to really address it honestly, but the last part of your statement is given. It's given. But I'm open. I dropped the link if you want to come and tell us a little bit more about what you know, because you're close. See, as you know, I did on the fence.
Yes, you are right.
It's not just. You said what?
Let him.
Yeah, come up. Yeah, please come up and tell us what you know. But it's not just TB Joshua or Scoan we're talking about. This is just what's trendy. What we're talking about is spiritual leaders, even in quote unquote Pentecostal church, that are taking advantage of the vulnerable. That's what we're talking about. Many of them are in our world. They will be ousted. Many of them, all of their dirty laundries are going to come out in the open. It's not a curse. It's just what's going to happen. Look, it's not just Christianity. Look at what's happening with Didi. Look at the old story that came out with TD. I'm not saying they did anything. What I am saying is that you're going to see more of these types of stories. Okay?
Yes,
so please feel free to come up and tell us what you know. We're just learning. Yeah.
We are not BBC. This guy in prison now. This musician, what's his name?
Which one? R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
So this is not just about the clergy. We're talking about people that have power.
Yeah.
And they misuse it.
Yeah.
You need to understand that this is about human beings, period. When you have access to too much power, the scripture said it itself. It's going to be difficult it's like how difficult it is for the camel to enter the needle eye. It will be difficult for you. You have to be, when you are given the amount of power that you almost are like God. It's just what it is, you know. So just come and do your own shalaye of what you know. Maybe to help us, you know. Maybe God will use you to open my spiritual eyes. How about that?
Yes. Let me give you a very simple, back in Nigeria then. In the 90s, I was doing computer education, introduction to computer. I was doing executive training.
Okay.
So some of the big CEOs that should come, have a training. That will be maybe after 5, maybe 1 hour before they go home. One CEO, the man he was baptizing his workers. You know what I mean? It was when I got there that I caught that. Oh my God! So this man does this.
Yeah.
He will just relax, Patrick. But as a smart guy now, I caught him right down there with one of the lady working with him. Oh my God!
You're a pastor by God's grace, Brother Patrick. Even me, I have personal stories, but because I'm the convener of this platform, and they are close to family, right? It's everywhere. Yeah. It's not just Christianity. It's not just Muslim. Anywhere where you have human beings have access to not the usual amount of power, they will commit atrocities, including BBC. Yeah. BBC God self go get exposed. They get dragged all the time. They have legal departments.
Yeah.
That's what I want you to pay attention to. Not that somebody's dragging your pastor. Your pastor will get dragged because he obviously was a great man. But he was a great man that has all kind of dirty stuff in his laundry. That's what this we're talking about. If he wasn't a great man, nobody would be talking about him. Does that make you feel better? No, it doesn't, because we don't want that kind of legacy. Obviously, we don't want our reputation tarnished, and that's what we're talking to. If God is going to uplift you and elevate you too, at that point, you need to understand that it's not the end of the journey. Now you need to work on the other side, which is let it not get into your head, because nobody only pass. Go ahead, sir. Oh, yeah, before you go, Ina was saying, okay, there's a big crusade coming up in UK 2024 by the TB Joshua wife, and they don't want it. So pray. Those people are liar, but I'm happy because that publicity. Yeah. Stop the cap. No, people are going to be liberated. That's what we're about. People are going to be liberated. Nothing is going to stop that. No crusade is going to stop people from the liberation they need from this unnecessary powers great that be. Because people are better off when they don't have to worship other men. Go ahead, sir.
So, some people are saying that tarnishing the image of Nigeria. It has nothing to do with Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Yes. It is what BBC saw, and if they find out that they can take them to court, and
yeah, you can take them to court now. Yes. Shout out to Obsidian Order. Thank you for the $10, bro. Thank you. Yeah.
And take couple, like I said, I just want people to take time and learn. Learn, because to learn, we have children, we have kids, we have family that we can educate and say, don't do this, let's take this. Like I said, I wasn't happy with the guy. The record of people that fight through him and all those things.
Yeah, so many stories of people that went there, their hopes were up. So many stories of people that came back home, they stopped using their medicine, and then they ended. And so many, even high-profile people.
High profile, that's what I'm saying. He kind of put them up front.
Yeah.
Some people say, oh, these are people going to let me go there. One guy here in America, they're from Liberia. His father is a pastor. His father is diabetic. He pied in Nigerian airport at the airport because he was going to see this guy.
Yeah.
He didn't take his medication. The man pied Nigeria at the airport in Nigeria. I'm at the airport.
Yeah.
No, that one I don't really no.
I want to hear inner words, Sha, but the link is in the chat. I want to hear what what he or she has to say. Please feel free. It's a safe space. We will hear you, and and we won't judge what you have to say. What we've said Brother Patrick, since we've been covering this, we highlighted that many people that went to that church were in a vulnerable place. Many people have nkombe, right? There are things happening, and people they need answers. And no matter, like I said, nobody holy pass. No matter how strong in faith or in your religion you think you are, if you have serious life crisis, you will want answers from anywhere. Even ordinary, let me not say ordinary eye. If somebody say they can open your eyes, you would want to give them that chance to try their thing on you, to lay their hands on you, just to see. So we can't judge anybody that goes there. But if he took advantage of the vulnerable, violates them sexually, no, it's not me judging you. You are judged. It's not me judging you. You're dangerous to society. Your legacy is dangerous to society even long after you're gone. Because there are people that will continue to believe that this is what it was. And unfortunately, we can't just allow that. And it's not even us. The way social media is moving, social media is mad. It's not your mate. It will expose everything. It will expose everybody. People will start recalling it. There are people. Look at the Emeka Ike story. Like, again, not to bring Emeka Ike story into sexual assault stuff. I'm sorry, but if you remember, the boy said that he started questioning himself, like, why am I lying that I never saw my mother? People can be manipulated at that level, where to the point that they literally have been conditioned to forget what happened to them. That's how fickle, how small the human brain is. But they will hurt other people. Because hurt people hurt people. They will end up hurting other people. Yes, sir.
Before I forget, our problem in Africa is like we don't ask questions. My question is, what fired this guy?
Yes. Because Guru Maharaj just gave us a theory. Do you know what fired him? Do you have an idea? Can you tell us, was he sick? Was he treating cancer? Or it was just mysterious?
I didn't even know when Guru Maharaj said it, but that's my question.
He said it now. He said that the gods are probably angry with him because he was giving the credit of all these different gods to Jesus. That's what he was saying when he said that.
Oh, these people that know his background are talking now. You know how he started.
Exactly. You were there. There are many people also speaking like you that were there, that heard, people that visited there, people that are telling their story, say, hey, listen, Jim Ike took his mother there. The mother ended up dying. In addition to the humiliation he got from being on that platform.
Yes, I saw it now when they were,
Yeah.
That's what the guy do now. The guy would just focus the video on you, do all kind of something on you as a spotlight.
I've given Jim Ike as example twice here, and in good lights. I think that's the person that God has opened his eyes spiritually. That's an example of a person that God has opened his eyes spiritually. He talked about having to forgive TB Joshua. That is the person that their eyes are opened spiritually.
You don't coerce people, you manipulate people for your own favor. No. Why should you set camera on people and not do? You're supposed to ask first. You understand?
Yes.
You can't do that. Supposed to ask, can I use camera on you? Can I do this? Before they step in, you coerce them, you put them on spotlight so that they can feature them and say, Jimike was here, the mother was here, Zebediah was there.
Yeah, because that gets people coming. People coming.
Very good. Zebediah was there to that man.
Zebediah. That's
So I don't know.
Maybe you can answer this question, sir, from Chidi. Chidi said, how about people that got their deliverance, sir?
Well, why not? Why not? Who knows how they got delivered?
So, before I said earlier on,
you can only clear Beelzebub by the power of Beelzebub. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because Guru Maharaj just said he used other powers. You can get the issue here is deception. It's not that if there is signs and wonders or not. I think we're mixing too many we're mixing too many things together. Anybody, any devil, any evil spirit can give you signs and wonders. It's just that it usually will cost you a lot more if it's not coming from inside, from the God inside. Okay? It will cost you a arm and a leg if it's coming from the outside, right? But what we're saying is that this man his moves were questionable for a long time. Look, the media, he knew how media worked. Do you not understand? Forget the spiritual stuff. He understood how media worked and he used it to manipulate you. And that's why you're asking this question still. This question is not relevant to the topic. It's not relevant to the topic. It's completely irrelevant. Because nobody is questioning if there was deliverance that happened.
You use people's money for charity.
That's the whole point of the charity too. They filmed it. All of it. So that's the answer to your question. It's not relevant. That's the answer. God gave us all free will to discern and make choices willingly. If the devil himself came out today with his full chest, people will still willingly follow him. Now, so people be exactly. And we're not going to judge them for that, but they should not take advantage of the vulnerable at a large scale. They will be held accountable. All their legacy will be held accountable. If you watch the documentary, a lot of that alleged delivery was staged. Very sickening. Yes, they were staged. They prepared them. They told them, don't you dare walk until the man of God lay hands on you. That's what his followers said. The followers that he trained. He must have done a terrible job training them because they are telling on him. That's what we're saying. Okay. They will say, don't you dare walk, because the man of God will not lay hands on you. Because if the man of God sees you walking before time, he won't lay hands on you. And these people, of course, they want people to lay hands on them. It is what it is, you know. Not to finally woke up. Says talking about not taking meds. Remember, I told you my dad is a big TBJ follower and secretly visiting the synagogue. We did not know my dad was diabetic until he got into a coma and passed away 5 days. That is real. Okay, I'm going to drop that link one more time. That is a real supporter of this platform. We just said that.
I just said that the person that died at the airport was diabetic.
Yep. So we want to believe he was away and did not tell anyone because he believed he was healed. There you have it. There, not just TB Joshua. There are many Christians that practice that in Nigeria. They stop taking their medication. They have a conflict in their head with medicine, right? Medicine as like discovered through research and studies by human beings, and they conflict that with spirituality. That's a real struggle in Nigeria. Do you not understand? There's nothing to defend here. This is just what we see happening. You know? But I'm all ears if you want to come up. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, love. He really messed up people's lives and families. Yeah. Darkness and light do not mix. Which kind of deliverance? Brand new to food. Good to see you. With an unclean spirit, you will get temporary deliverance and then the spirit will come back. Listen, if it's not just healing from a physical standpoint, healing emotionally. If it's not coming from inside, if you don't do the work, if work is not involved, if it's like you don't, like just flip it, it just happened, it's not going to last. This is like a principle of life, period. If work is not anything that's worthwhile in life, requires work. So the idea that somebody will snap a finger and it happens, it's cool, it's nice when it happens, it's called miracle. If it happened every day, it wouldn't be called miracle. If it cannot happen every day, then it's not exactly useful for humanity. Because people get obsessed with it and they don't do the work they're supposed to do. This is true at relationship level. This is true at macro level in terms of government, societies, your own community, how you train your kids. We're talking about what you're going to teach your kids. You need to teach them that work must happen in order for them to enjoy lasting joy. This is not about your religion. You're missing it. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. The same thing that happened with my dad, Mofresh said. He got so sick from diabetes because TB instructed him to stop taking his meds. I'm not making this up. I'm sorry. I don't even know. The only person I've met in real life is Natu.
We are saying this now, Ola, because
yes, sir.
We have people that were involved. I just told you about my uncle, Sonny Kosu and all those things. So these people drag people to his place to showcase their kids, ask them not to do this, come on. We are not dumb. And that's why I say I want people to learn from the story. This is 21st century, especially our young ones. Don't allow to die hard. TB Joshua be saying, hey, no, they don't know what they're talking about. We've seen cases. I just talk about, what's it called? Professor Pella. The people say, Professor Pella is wedding. If you go to his bigger mansion with beds, people are saying, even say he used magic to carry, cocaine to abroad to go and sell and all those things. We heard about those stories. These are people that I know. I see them. I know them. I know Fela when I was young. So we should learn from history and stop saying, yeah, like right now, live now, people can put a body camera.
Yes.
Yes. And record everything that you will not even know.
Everything is going to be exposed. Everything.
everything.
And if you don't know how to live life without doing secret stuff, you're not gonna last, especially if you're a powerful person.
And meanwhile, this guy is giving people instruction to do this. These are the people that will sell you out after. You know, even in Africa, people need money.
Oh God.
Yes. I didn't know the people coming out talking about it. Do they put gun on their head?
There's no, but Patrick, no one should be in a place where they're arguing with, we want you to have a personal relationship with your own God. Why would you need to argue with that? Just think about it for a second. What is it about you that's making you argue with, I need to have a personal relationship with the God inside of me, not the one that lives on Pluto, on the other planet, or some Orioke somewhere, or in somebody's four-wall church. The one inside of you, right? Other people can help you connect with the God inside of you, yes. But at some point, they have to give you the autonomy. They have to give you the agency. They have to give you the free will. Because honestly, that's the only thing that lasts. Why would they need to tell you that you shouldn't be? A lot of time, they camouflage it under the word obedience. Obedience was something I fought for a long time. Not because I hate obedience. I know what obedience means in the dictionary. Because I'm aware that it's used to manipulate so many people. Obedient. Once you start hearing it multiple times over, they're obsessed with it. They're just trying to manipulate you into, they need to subdue you so you can stay under them. And it's their shortcoming too. Because if they know how life works, how power works, they really don't have, that's actually going to work against them. Because they're not going to have true discipleship. They will have people that will come out 20 years later to come and tell on them. Because it wasn't real in the first place. Cocaine last. You know, they talk about, there's a Ọlọ́run àtijọ́, báwo ló ṣe máa ń sọ sà? Ọlọ́run àtijọ́ ló máa ń pẹ́ dájọ́.
Yeah, ló máa ń pẹ́ múyàn.
Social media lanso, you will be ousted. You need to learn how to enjoy your life without manipulating other human beings. Now the message is to pastors. If you don't learn that, it's a matter of time. And if you committed anything in the last 30 years, you will be ousted. If you are powerful enough, it's too late. You'll be ousted.
Yeah. It's not even peculiar to Nigeria. It's everywhere. You can see
it's everywhere.
Yeah,
it's everywhere.
Even our leaders, politicians, and everybody too. So.
Yeah. Dennis said this is a very straight logic. If TB Joshua got his powers from the African gods, how come no other person in Nigeria has been able to be endowed with such powers? There are many. You didn't listen to everything we said. Just for that, okay? This is a special gift from me to you.
Sorry.
You didn't listen to anything we've said. Just go and rewind and watch, okay? Obsidian says, are you familiar with placebo? The placebo effect is when a person's physical and mental health appears to improve after taking a placebo or dummy treatment. Yes, that is a real thing.
You know, this man said only water for thousands of naira. People buy a mass.
Yes.
Water that cure everything, all kind of problems, sickness. It says only water.
Yeah. And you know people will buy them.
You think they sell out immediately?
Immediately.
They are all sold out.
Again, for obvious reasons. You know, people are vulnerable, they need answers.
Yes, right.
But we have people that were not wise enough to see the future. They were just wise enough for that moment to take advantage of other people. Okay?
Ola, you know the problem that made everything to linger to now. Because it was not questioned. And it has to do with our press in Nigeria. Because other documentaries have watched even before the death of this man. It was other, it's just like
so sorry not to. I forgot you there. I really did. God will not forget you.
Azazera, what's it called? Azazera.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah, they're in the Middle East, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I've watched different documentaries about pastors from the Far East, Africa. Selling this thing that Azazera went there to, do documentary on them.
Yeah.
Because TB Joshua has a kind of wall He's making, Buhari was there. Buhari went to visit him.
Yeah.
He's making some all these
when the
stuff
building
there.
collapsed, Jonathan
Yes.
went to visit him.
You see?
Even though it was illegal and the coroners declared that they were criminals that should be called to justice.
Yes.
The Lagos State coroner did that.
Yes. So
Yeah. Natu.
let's
How
go
far?
from Natu.
But Patrick, Happy New Year, sir.
Happy New Year.
What are you eating? You're not about to play a Sheon Kuti. You're not about to do Sheon Kuti on us right now.
Indomie.
Okay. Indomie generation.
You remember I told you guys that my dad bought that holy water for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad bought. No, I didn't take it. I just took it not to break his heart. I took it from him not to break his heart, but I didn't take it.
Right. It was a father who cared.
Yeah,
You know?
when I was in secondary school, I used to have this teacher that I learned something from her. She's like, no pastor has to give you something for you to believe that it will work. If our kids are sick, she'll take water and pray for the water and give them, and they will take and feel better. I'm not joking. Do you understand? So she said you are also your own minister. Like you can also do. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're talking about it with my siblings. Like we were suspecting that was what happened because he never told us. The only thing that I remembered was that I think 3 months before he passed, he started talking. Sometimes he goes off. So I told my cousin that was a consultant. I said, I think that is going a little bit off. Maybe they should run some tests. So he went to my cousin. I don't know what happened what transpired between the two of them. And he didn't go back here. And he didn't tell me that he did not go back. It was after this guy Paish that I found out that the money I gave for that test and the MRI was never done. So when we now found out that like this guy has sneaked and went to the synagogue like 2 or 3 times. I'm not even joking. So that's when we started tracing back and we're like, you know what? Maybe this guy didn't go to that place and he was told not to take meds or tell anyone that he's healed. So he believed he was. So he was there at home taking all the stuff that he was not supposed to take because he believed he was normal. So until he was sick for 1 week and then he went into coma the following week and everybody started saying, how can he go? Is he diabetic? We said, no. They're like, no, something is off. That he cannot go into coma just like that. Just from like having your blood pressure just went up, came down, and then he went to a coma. That was when we found out that he was diabetic, and 5 days later he passed. But you can't watch any station in our house. It's manual TV 247. You turn it on. I'm telling you, if I call the house, I'm like,
I told you about the store I went to here now in Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah.
It was Emmanuel TV,
I'm like, why is the TV so loud? They just say it's your father. It's your father. And I'm the only one that can tell my dad to reduce his volume. I'm like, Daddy, why is your TV so loud? He's like, we are praying. So if I just come in prayer, I can just join it. I'm like, no, I'm not joking. My dad was an ardent follower. Like, ooh. So we suspected that when he passed. We suspected that was what happened. For sure, I know he was aware he had it, but he didn't tell anybody. He didn't tell anybody. But the holy water, he bought it for me. He was even telling me, you have somebody coming. This man was bugging me. So when I came, he now said, keep it well. Drink it. It's very effective. But people have been taking, and many good things have been happening to them. I said, okay, Daddy, I hear you. So I just took it not to break his heart. I'm like, oh, bro, don't stress me out.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
Yeah, imagine because you want to do that, you told your wife you're going to the village. So he told my mom he was going to the village. So apparently him and one of my neighbors planned that they went. So the day he was supposed to come home, my mom was cooking. And my nephew was like, Mommy, whose food is that? Can I eat it? She was like, no, that's your grandfather's food. He like, did he tell you he's coming back today? She said yes. He was like, eh. So he didn't want to go to my dad's bubble until my dad passed. Our neighbor came to greet my mom. He was like, well done, no. I'm the one that me and my husband went to the synagogue with Daddy in Lagos. My mom was like, huh?
Oh my God.
Bro, it's not even funny, but it is well.
Yeah. I'm going to play this video. I want you guys to sit tight. I'm going to play this video. This is the real reason for the title. We're just going to call it D, just for the sake of Brother Patrick. It's Wednesday, hump this D. This was Bisola, one of the ladies that was on the platform. I'll be right back. Let's play that video and then we'll round up.
it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Me love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.